Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on the gold market. So you can see gold market actually stands aside from all this mess that we see currently in the euro currency, on some other currencies, on Bitcoin market in particular. And it seems that absolutely doesn't touch the gold market. So performance mostly stands not due to the weakness or strength in the United States dollar, but mostly just driven by the euro currency or Bitcoin themselves. So consider what the performance we have in the gold. Mostly, if we take a look at the gold market right now, it seems that market just is waiting for major driver, some additional driver that could push price in one or other direction. It's just because currently we could say that actually gold currently holds some dual character. So because it keeps from the one point of view bearish context, the few bearish patterns that are still valid but have not been completed yet, but at the same time overall performance that we see on intraday chart suggests that the opposite action is also possible. For example, let's take a look on the daily. We still have engulfing and we still have big butterfly pattern. Both of them has not been completed yet because market has to drop somewhere to the 1950 area to complete them. This stubborn standing is also could be treated as in different two ways. From one point of view, bears could say that take a look, market can't start any upward action, it stands stubbornly above the support line and just has not enough power to break this tendency and turn to the upside. While the bulls could say take a look, market can't start downward action with the bearish patterns. Here we have signs of the bullish dynamic pressure is rising. It's just because trend stands bearish, but price action stands flat. It doesn't show any downward continuation, and both of them actually are right. It's just because indeed market mostly stands in decision and it waits for important data. So maybe today's statistics, it will be some driving factors: gross domestic product report, personal consumption expenditures, retail sales, and so on. Besides, on external arena, I mean the global political sphere, is also a lot of events are happening. So yesterday we have shared with you in Telegram that now rumors stands that Saudi Arabia sells crude oil to China for yuan, and then convert this yuan buy for the yuan to gold on the Shanghai exchange. So it also could support gold market currently. Besides, debt sale so popular in the United States also keep investors in tension, although just by the history and suggested that a problem should be resolved, but never say never. So everybody thinks that everything should be okay, but for some case it would be better to get some insurance and keep some assets in the gold. That also support gold in current situation. So I suppose that if debt problem will be resolved, we already would have got the probable drop to the support area. That's in two words what's environment gold stands right now. And from that standpoint of view, personally, guys, I do not want to take any positions by far, because on the 4-time frame chart, take a look. Market shows bounce up from the confluence. It can't start downward action with it supposedly head and shorts. It can't shows downward action, and it's actually showing some choppy and sloppy action here, but it doesn't exclude the possible action to the upside in completion reaching of the to a 2030 area, where potentially the top of the arm still could be formed. For example, on today's statistics release. At the same time, this type of action, if we take a look at the hourly chart, looks really gradual and choppy, which is also we can't say that this is starting of the bullish actions, bullish trend, because usually bullish action stands fast. And this also doesn't support the immediate starting of the strong upward action. From that standpoint, guys, I just prefer to wait. And on the gold market, it's better to see what will happen. If we get upward spike on some statistics report today. I don't know, maybe inflation will drop or gross domestic product will be lower and something of that sort. We'll get upper direction here. We'll see what will happen. That at least will give you symmetrical shape of the hand and shoulders and give you a more or less clear setup with a very small potential stop. So it will be gradual upper direction reaction on the data, and so we could consider what will happen around this level, and maybe we'll take the short position at the stops above it. If markets keep creeping high above the 2045, which also tells us that indeed market is ready to show a bit deeper action, and we could use an extension of this retracement to the 2060, 2066 area that we peripherally will discuss on the weekly and monthly chart. This will be our next target. But for now, market stands absolutely indecision, and well, I do not see domination of any of the sides. So just indeed we need to see the driver and see that market to set at least the short-term direction.